Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video, well, we are taking a look at SMCI stock and what was that sudden sell-off that we got today? Well, we'll talk about all of that. Is it something that we should worry about, or are we still good and perfectly fine to continue to be bullish on this thing and still look for much more upside? I just want to show you this sell-off that we got after getting very close to one of our area of importance that I have been talking about. So let's not waste any further time and let's jump right into it. Once I also let you know, none of this is any financial advice and is only for education purposes. Now, overall, on the daily interval, as you have been seeing my videos, I have been saying that we are just in the bullish structure since $30, and even today's sell-off that has come, that is just completely fine. It's just a little bit of a pullback, all right, in the overall structure. As I said, even yesterday, we have gotten above $50. That has opened up the doors to $70 area, and we got to $67, very close to our next target of $70. And at these places, as I said, the reasons I have these areas of importance marked for you guys over from the weekend video is for the reason that we expect price reaction happens at these areas, and that's why I say keep taking partial profits in the extensions, and once we get to closer to our those price reactionary areas, take more profits and then reload in the pullback. So is this a pullback? Let's talk about that on the hourly interval, because as I always say, when pullback is happening on the overall structure, that can result in an intraday weakness. So we have to see where the intraday is still confirming us an uptrend and where that strength can continue, which on the overall structure rolls over as that pullback is completed and we are good to continue back up again. So let's take a look at the hourly interval. So on the hourly interval, as also let's turn on that same tool again, and you can see we are still in the bullish structure, so not all is lost. You can see that support at the cloud that we got after some couple of days of pullbacks, right? These were pullbacks on the overall structure, intraday cool-offs, and though we are still in the bullish structure, all right? Now, so yes, this is still just a pullback. Structure is still holding just fine on the hourly interval, and we are just fine. However, what are the levels to watch going in tomorrow? Well, so if, and again, yes, in general, I'm still bullish on SMCI, and it's yes, it's quite a dramatic sell-off, but it has to be taken as a cool-off. As I said, we'll see a reaction at our significant level areas, those important zones. We got that. That's why we need to keep taking partial profits. All right, for tomorrow, as we get above $60.77, it's just a continuation of an uptrend, no problems. If we stay below $60.77, we may run into some choppiness or sideways action. Where until sideways action can happen? Well, so this range that we have, 55.24 cents to $60 area, it's a little bit of a $5 range that may make SMCI go in the sideways action. This is very normal in a stock price. When it has run up quite a lot, it is possible it can go in that sideways action. But a good confirmed continuation of an uptrend is when we can intraday also get above $60.77. That will mark that, okay, pullback is completed on the overall structure and we are good to continue back up again testing $70 though. That's near term is still what we will be keeping an eye on. If we definitely start to lose like 57.65 cents, all is not lost, but this will be on then last line of defense, $55.28, because if we lose that, that may run into some more intraday weakness, and then we are again tracking down to $50 area around, and then we'll see over there if a rebound comes. So couple of things to keep an eye on. $60.77 above, all good. There is another scenario. If you see price reaction slow down here and it starts to come back down, and then if it loses 57.57, that will start to mark like a lower high. All right, so that's why I'm saying this level is very important, $60.77, because above this is a good strength. And then as if we still stay above $55.32, we can still look for a rebound in this zone as long as price action holds. So in other words, the weakness, even if it comes at like this $60.70 area, if we stay below it, if the weakness comes, there's still a potential of rebound can happen. So that's why this zone between 55 and 60 cents is mostly like a choppy zone. You can still day trade based off of my tools on the lower time frame on both sides, right? No problems there. But the continuation direction of the uptrend is above $60.70, right? And lingering weakness and more weakness or continuation of the pullback will continue if we lose 55 and 32 cents. So, and for the day trading, I'll just suggest use my tools, right? On the 5 minutes interval, we had a good run ups today on SMCI. Eventually we did cool off, but again, all is not lost yet. All right, keep an eye on those levels for day trade tomorrow that I mentioned. And if you want to avoid the choppy zone, just avoid the choppy zone, the one that is from because that's where, sure, you can still day trade in between this choppy zone, no problems there, guys. Okay, no problems there in these choppy zones, but you just got to be keeping in mind that the good confirmation on the uptrend, you have to wait then 60 and 70 cents area, and then if a weakness comes, well, as I said, that will be starting to go below 57, 55, and then 55.27 is then we are then unfortunately will be seeing $50. Now coming back to the daily interval, we are above 200 days moving average, 53, and also above $50. So yeah, this can happen, but as I say, overall structure, that will just be a pullback. Intraday, those will be a cool offs. Okay, but anyways, we are still good overall. I'm not too worried about SMCI. I had to go over and over again and reiterate hourly interval because it's very important. Because yes, that dramatic sell-off may make you think, oh, it's time to short. Well, not quite quick so, guys. Just because, as I showed you the structure across multiple intervals, things are still looking just fine. It's just a pullback, at least for now. If SMCI really has to break its back, it has to lose $50. If we lose $50, then it's a problem. Then it's a big problem. All right, okay. So yes, technically we tested $70. The target that I mentioned after $50, $70 is where the price reaction would happen the most. That's why I keep taking partial profits along the ways. But overall, as I said, we are just fine. And on the weekly interval, I just want to show you the structure again. And weekly interval has been bullish still since the last 3 weeks. So I am just still fine on SMCI. All right, so that's all I had for you guys. 25th of February is coming close. That's their deadline to file all the missing filings with NASDAQ. Seems like they are doing fine on that. We'll see, but this sudden sell-off is, I will just take it as a pullback, but we'll still have to trade with the levels for, continuation of the strength or choppiness or weakness. But so far, so good. I'll talk about it if something, patterns develop in other ways, but as I said, just rewind the video. But these are the important levels to keep an eye on, as I just talked, all the scenarios, breakout or a slowness here and then coming down, but then finding a rebound here, or if we just slow down and lose 55 and 37 cents, then $50. But we are still technically even 53. That's where 200 days moving average is on the daily interval. So overall, as I said, there's still much more direction that bulls have in control still on SMCI. Bulls are in still more control. All right, that's all I have. Let's see when we break $70, and it may most likely, let's see if this week we do it. But once we get above $70, then it opens up the door to $95. So we got the first target though above 50. But hey, not just $50. We got the targets from above $30 to 37, 50, and now we are already at our $70 targets. If you have been following my videos, you know all this stuff already. All right. Anyways, guys, if you need access to my tools and also 50+ stocks coverage, check out the details in the description of this video. All right. Take care, guys. Bye.